Okay, we're going to talk about our plant friends, our lovely phytonutrients and phytoestrogens and all the nutritious value they give us. So, eating a lot of plants really is so healthful in our health and well-being. They help regulate your blood sugar, they help decrease your blood pressure and cholesterol, and they're so colorful, and all those colors just, I don't know, they make me happy, and I just think they're make them even more nourishing. But it's a good thing to try to get as many colors of vegetables per day as you can in your servings. So, it's recommended that we have 9 to 12 servings of vegetables each day. So if maybe you could try to get maybe 6 different colors of veggies in your diet a day, that would be a great start. Go for there's red, greens, purples, blues, yellows, oranges, pinks, whites, and tans. I don't know if I forgot any, but we have so many to choose from, and it just makes it so pretty and colorful and fun to eat. So, like I said, recommended 9 to 12 servings. A serving is about half a cup per serving. And, kale, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, broccoli, those are all great phytonutrients to really help us to decrease our chance of reducing heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and a lot of other chronic illnesses or even autoimmune disease. So really beneficial to include those in your diet quite often. And some people say, how can I put all that amount? How can I eat that amount of vegetables in a day? It's actually pretty easy. If you can include a salad with each meal and then a side of vegetables, you can do it. You got it made. So all the vegetables that I just mentioned are great. I just wanted to say that if you go with the starchy vegetables like the potatoes and the winter squashes or something, and corn, they're more high glycemic. So you want to limit them to 1 to 2 servings per day, which is easy to do unless you like to eat potatoes every day. But best way to eat them would be raw or slightly steamed, slightly sauteed, or however much saute you want. Stir frying. You just want to use a low heat and not just cook them to death. When you just overcook them or steam them until they're just mush, you've eliminated all their nutrients and all their value for our benefits. So I think the crunchier, the better, but you have to eat them according to your taste. And I know it has been said that broccoli is easier to digest if it is partially like parboiled or a little bit cooked or steamed, so you can digest it more easily. And of course, if you are eating lots and lots of vegetables and you start developing bloating or gas or something, then, it's always good to do like a food journal and see what could be causing that. And if it is the increased amount of vegetables, then you can kind of turn it down a little bit. But that wouldn't be too bad of a problem to have, I wouldn't think. So anyway, let's see. Eating salad is a great way to incorporate lots of vegetables. Just experiment with, adding different things each time you make a salad. And you can also add great protein with the nuts and the seeds, or fish, or a meat source, chicken. You can also drizzle salad dressing, not salad dressing, but oils, different oil on it, some vinegars. You can make your own salad dressings with lots of fun herbs and spices. So, try to make it fun and just enjoy eating lots of plants. And don't forget the fresh herbs. they are full of anti-inflammatories and great nutritious value. If you can't get fresh herbs, it's fine to use the jarred seasonings, but make sure that they're at least like within 6 months, because it said that they lose their nutrient value after 6 months and don't taste quite as good either. So just, try that. And then as far as fruits go, they are on a little on the higher glycemic index, so they can affect your blood sugar. And that's if you eat them on their own. But like I mentioned in our first module, if you eat fruit with like a protein or a fat, like if you have a bowl of oatmeal and you put fruit on it, or you make some chia seed pudding and put fruit on it, you've got the fruit, the fat, and the fiber all together. And so that makes a steady level of satiation in your bloodstream. So it helps keep you from getting hungry sooner, and it doesn't cause the spikes in your blood sugar as much. So just be wary of that as far as your fruits. The average recommended amount of fruit to eat would be 2 to 3 servings, and that's usually about a half a cup, and they can fit in your hand. So lots of great ways to incorporate that in your morning oatmeal, or in some yogurt, or even on a salad. So you can have fun with that because they taste so good and they're so beneficial and helpful for us. And then the whole grains are another recommendation from the core diet plan, and it's recommended to eat 1 or 2 servings per day of that. It's usually a third to a half a cup. And quinoa is considered a whole grain, even though it really is a seed, but it is so beneficial with its nutrients and proteins that it delivers us. It's really great to incorporate into your diet. And it's just a great grain to have. So another recommendation from the core diet plan is dairy. They do recommend organic and unsweetened, unflavored dairy products like yogurt. Definitely this yogurt with fruit in it, or flavored yogurt has so much sugar, so you want to stay with plain unsweetened yogurt, organic, and also the milks. Dairy does have normally has sugar, its own sugar, so you don't want to have too much more added sugar, but it does have protein and carbohydrate in it too that you could utilize. And then there are alternative milk sources like the nut milks, oat milk, soy milk. So again, you want to use those organic and unsweetened, unflavored. So hopefully these suggestions have been beneficial to increase your dietary intake to help increase your health. And up next, we will talk about sugar.